What is up, guys? Reverend Gamer here, back at it again with another episode of Project Zomboid. Today, our goal is going to be to get a car, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. It's 10:10 p.m. We gotta get to bed. We don't need this on us at the moment, so let's go ahead and drop this before we settle down for the night. Same with our matches. Great. What do we got in our inventory? Okay, so we got some glasses. Alright, let's clean up our inventory before we head to bed. It's only 10:10, so it's not too bad. We'll drop those. We'll keep these. We'll keep the chips. We got some extra water too. That's good. We do need a little extra food because we did use a little bit as we went on our last trip. So we'll take these. All right, excellent. Anything else that we can just drop? We have an extra crowbar. I do want to keep that on. Same with the saw. Same with the hammer. Okay, I think we're good. Everything that we have in our backpack, I do want to keep on us for our next trip. So let's go ahead and head to bed. So we're going to close that. I'm okay with not barricading it because we know our house is barricaded. We got 40 minutes. I'm going to wake up. I saw that we dropped our book on the ground. I think I moved it over here. Whoops. All right. Wrong button. I think we moved the book over here. Yep. There we go. We'll just put it right there for now. Alright, so before we head back to bed, we got about 30 minutes. So we can't fall asleep till about an hour after we wake up. So we're going to spend the next 30 minutes. We woke up at 1 o'clock, so we're going to spend the next 30 minutes just reading a book. Where did I put it? There it is. So let's read that. Okay. And as silly as that seemed, it's these little times when you have 30 minutes here or there, spending that time reading a book, it adds up. You got something to do, but if you have an hour or 30 minutes and you can just read a book, great. Read that book because that time is going to add up, and it really does. Look, here, look, we're already 54 pages, and if we look at our skills, sprinting has, look, a 0.6 multiplier, so it doesn't seem like much, but it adds up. Obviously, it's not as much as like times 5, but it adds up, so don't neglect that. Alright. So we're just going to, we need to clean ourselves up a little bit. It's been, ooh, shoot, what did I just do? Alright, so let's go ahead and wash all our clothing while we're at it. Alright, so we're clean. It's 7:10. We're not hungry. We're not anxious. We're going to smoke cigarettes either way just because we can. What do we got on us food-wise? Alright, so last episode, I was getting flustered over a sledgehammer, and honestly, if we look at our skills right now, the whole reason why I want a sledgehammer is to build a rain barrel on the second floor. But check out our carpentry. We're already halfway to level 5. In order to build stairs, which allows us to get to the second floor, you need to be carpentry level 6. And we're already almost halfway up to level 5, so honestly, our best bet might be to just get to carpentry level 5 and ignore the sledgehammer altogether. We don't need the sledgehammer for this base. We really, until we're ready to go to our next base, which I do have in mind, it's the self-storage. You don't need to get to the self-storage unit until we have a sledgehammer. Once we have a sledgehammer, we can look into that. But in the meantime, we can just not even worry about it and focus on carpentry. That way we can get to the second story, we can build rain barriers, we can plumb a sink, and be able to have a sustainable source of fresh water. So, honestly, as much as it kind of was a waste to spend that whole time looking for a sledgehammer when really we just need to get carpentry up to level 6. So that's going to be our next work, that and a car. So right now, honestly, what I'm going to do more than anything right now, I think it's time to get a car. So we're here, we're at our base, and we know that we have a car over here. Shoot, before we leave, I did not grab the gasoline, did we? Did I? Don't think no, I did not 100%. So we're gonna grab that gasoline. At least we're gonna grab, we're gonna grab both containers. Great, we didn't get cut. And we're gonna go ahead and try to make our way back to that limousine that we know that we found the key to and is in really good condition. I think we left it over here, the gasoline. That's our empty gasoline. There it is. Okay. So we're gonna grab those. We're gonna grab this book too, just in case we have to eat some sketchy stuff. And now we're gonna head over to that car. We're gonna fill it up with gasoline, and we're gonna be able to pack up all of the canned food and really be set on food in the local house. Obviously, since last time we were over in that area, we had zombie respawn on, and it's definitely been more than 72 hours. So there's going to be quite a bit of zomboids over there. However, I think we're gonna be okay. So let's just do our best. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can go this way. It's only 8 in the morning, so I think we're going to be alright. Alright. So we don't really need to go that way. Let's see how we're doing map-wise. Alright. So we're here. Might be best just to walk alongside this road and go get that car. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to ignore these zombies. They're not really an issue per se. We are getting a little hot. Mainly because of my... Okay, I'm going to stop running. As much as I want to run, I just don't think it's a good idea. We still got weapons over here, right? Yeah, we got another crowbar, so I'm not too concerned. We got some over here, some zomboids over here. We're going to make our way over to that car. Hopefully we can get it. Oh, ooh. Sorry, I lagged there for a minute. Oh, man, I'm missing. Honestly, and that's all it takes to get bit is just little mistakes here and there. Just like that. You lag or you miss, you get bit, and that's it. And that's how this game works. So honestly, like if I were to get bit, would I be mad? Yeah, I'd be a little upset. But at the end of the day, that's Project Zomboid. Remember, the whole point of this game is that one message you get at the very beginning of the game. This is how you died, not survived. This is how you died. So the guy that we're playing right now, he's going to die. It's not a matter of if, it's when. So, we're just going to. Oh, did we not? You know what? Honestly, we didn't even bring our... You know what? That's fine. It's not the end of the world. I did not bring my screwdriver, but maybe some of these zombies are going to have screwdrivers on them. So let's just find out. So we'll just grab these three. I just want to clear them up. There's not... There he is. Okay. So let's just clear these up on the way over. Remember, we want that one at a time zombie train when it comes to combat. Great. Alright. So let's see what we got here. We got a walkie-talkie. Obviously can't really do anything with it at the moment. We'll just take care of it. There's 3 over here, 4, 5. I don't mind taking care of them just because it keeps our farm a little safer. So hey, well, that's okay. I just need to stop running. Honestly, that's probably the biggest thing is I need to stop running. I need to conserve that energy because running, even I mean, I'm not running, I'm jogging. But jogging, man, it uses energy. Okay, so we got 3. Let's see if we can grab 4. Come on. There we go. Okay, now we got 4. And we'll just line them up. Again, one at a time. We got 3 right here, so that's not ideal. So if you see something like this, okay, so we got 1. Let's push 1. There we go. So there was 1 and then 2 lined up next to each other. So I hit 1, pushed 1, and look, we got a line. And sometimes if you hit, he pushes by default. And that's okay. If he does that, not a big deal. We got him 1 at a time, so it's really fine, honestly. So we'll just push this guy over to conserve our weapon. If we can get them. Come on. There we go. And honestly, at the end of the day, all you want is one at a time. Cool, we're gonna leave that there because for some reason I dropped my one. I thought I left one. I guess I didn't. That's alright. I thought I left one screwdriver on me, but I didn't. Um, Unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to go get that because if we want to get our carpentry up, we're gonna need a screwdriver. So we might have to spend today just clearing up our farm rather than going and getting a vehicle, which is not, it's genuinely not ideal in my book. See how they're next to each other? I'm not going to swing. I'm going to push now one at a time. Oh look, one's on top of each other, one's on the ground. So I can just do that. Hello. Push them over. That's how combat works. You don't want to ever engage more than one at a time if you're using melee, because it's just a good way to die. So save yourself the hassle and just do the zombie, as I call it, the zombie train, one at a time, kind of like a train. Each zombie is a cart in the train. That's how I honestly remember combat. And you know, we've gotten lucky. I have not been perfect. I am not perfect. I do not claim to be the best at combat because obviously I've had a neck injury, a hand injury, and it's quite honestly been extremely lucky that I haven't gotten bitten on this guy. But the fact that we've survived as long as we did has something to do with our fact of doing the zombie train. So if you can do the zombie train, you're going to be a lot better off than just randomly attacking. Alright, so we're going to go back and we're going to grab at least one. It is getting late. It doesn't look late, but 10 a.m. when you wake up at 5 is pretty late. Figuring the fact that you get tired around 6 p.m. and there's going to be a lot of zombies on the way to the houses. Okay, so we're going to grab one. So grab one. Great. It's going to put it in our main inventory, I believe. There it is. We're going to put it right there. Okay, so now we can at least start. Everything I think we come in contact, we can disassemble. Anything regarding wood, we can disassemble. And even car parts, for the most part. Well, at least the beginning aspects of car parts. Like lights and which I'm not too concerned about that. So, do we have any? We do got at least one vitamin. We're doing a little bit of sprinting. Not sprinting, we're jogging, but it's going to get us tired. It tuckers you out a bit, so that is something to keep in mind. I am kind of hustling because it's 10:30. More than I'd want to, personally. But once we get to here, I'm going to stop jogging and I'm just going to walk. And the reason for that is I don't want to get too tuckered out because then we gotta worry. Instead of fighting the zombies, we gotta lose them, and that's just not something I want to deal with. Once we have a car, we're gonna get across this. So we just gotta get that car and fill up on food, maybe sleep in one of the houses, and we'll be fine. Okay, so we got no zombies over there. Okay, we're gonna start walking now because we don't want to. Okay, we don't want to get too tuckered out. We haven't killed that many zomboids yet. What are we at? 371, so we're not, we got a ways to go before we start becoming brave. And okay, so nothing there. This is a random crash, but if we get lucky every now and then, I'm gonna leave that gas container there because we got a lot of gas containers. Every now and then it is rare, but you can find a sledgehammer. So this is something I am keeping my eyes out for. But at this point, I'm not placing any money on it. If we didn't find a single sledgehammer in those two facilities, we're probably not going to find one in a random car. However, inside of Riverside, in the city, there is a construction zone, and there is a good chance of finding a sledgehammer in a construction zone. So that is in the vicinity of the vehicle. That might be something we might want to do, but first and foremost, we're going to try to get that vehicle. We're going to head back to get that car. we have gasoline on us, and we have a key. So we are guaranteed a vehicle if we don't die. That's the key, if we don't die. Okay, so nothing over here, so we're just gonna keep walking because we want to conserve our energy. We know that we originally spawned at the bar, and at this point, the bar probably is filled with maybe not filled with zomboids, but we know we at least at some point dragged zomboids over there when we first spawned, when we were looking in the farmer's market, which I'm gonna go back, see if there's any food that's not rotten, fresh food, because we might be able to get some seeds for some of that fresh fruit, like pineapples, apples. Those are seeds that you can plant. You can make apple trees with the mod that I have. Again, that's one of the mods. I have a farming mod. If you go back to the first video and look at that mod list, there is a. I'm gonna put a link in here for it as well. But expect a card to pop up at probably about now. But you're gonna see a list of mods that I have on that first video in the description. That one of those mods are gonna be all about farming, and to be 100% honest with you, I haven't quite gotten into it, but it is something I want to get into at one point. Okay, so we got some zomboids over here. I'm going to ignore those over there. I don't really need to worry about them. We got 3 over here. We got 2 over there. So what do we got? We got a short blunt. Let's go ahead and see if we can take care of some of these. So we got these 3. Let's take care of these 3. All right, come here, boys. Okay, so that's a police officer. Ooh, he has a short blunt on him. Honestly, I can't remember what it's called, but it's the nightstick. I believe that's what it's called. Doesn't do as much damage as the metal bar, but lasts significantly longer. So it is something to keep in mind. So I'm standing on 2 zomboids right now. If you can get to a point where you stand on 2 zomboids, that's pretty good. Because they can't move, you just gotta deal with 1. So, ooh, look at that. A police vest. This is really, we're gonna wear that. It does make you significantly hotter, but man, is that good. We're gonna take that. Look, same with that. We're gonna wear that. That's better than the pants we're wearing now. Okay, so let's look at what we're wearing. We just took off some pants. I believe jeans, so we're gonna drop that. We're wearing pants that are significantly better than our jeans. Let's look. Protection wise, look at that. Obviously, we've gotten scratched a few times, so our left upper arm isn't doing too hot, our neck's not doing too hot, but look at everything else. Look at our pants, look at our feet. We're doing pretty good. So we gotta think about getting new outfits. I know I have jackets and whatnot, and honestly, it's been laziness. So I gotta get better than that. So once we do get back to base with our, oh, what is he wearing? Once we do get back to base, that is something that I gotta take care of. He is wearing, oh, it's just a duffel bag. Okay, I thought he was wearing a backpack at first. Let's say that'd be better than if we can find like a survival backpack, like a heavy survival backpack. It will be better than what we have. What? Ooh, that's good. We're gonna take that. Okay, machetes are insanely good. This is long blade. So we don't have a book on long blade, so I'm gonna hold off from this at the moment, just because if we look at our skills, long blade, we don't. Oh, we do have a multiplier. We do have a. You know what? All right, we're going to equip that primary. Just kidding. I forgot that that was a thing. We're going to equip. Is there a way to? Oh, I guess it's a one-handed. Is it really a one-handed weapon? I guess it is. Wow, would you look at that? It's a one-handed weapon. So we're gonna use that and increase our long blade. This is pretty good. Machetes are probably one of the best weapons you can get in the game. The only downside to machetes, and I use that loosely, but you will hurt the clothes of the zomboids you hit. So we're getting hungry, a little heavy loaded. I'm not too worried about the heavy loadedness per se, but we are getting hungry. So let's see what we can eat. Let's eat these chips. This should fill us up. Perfect. Okay, so we're no longer heavy loaded. When you do get hungry, the hungrier you get, the less you can hold. So that's probably what that was for. There's some vehicles over there. We're getting near to where we spawn. There's the bar, so let's use this machete to. If we can get long, you know what? What is machete? I thought it was a long blade, but it might actually be a short blade because we're only using it one hand. I think it is a short blade. Ooh, but look at that. Holy moly. I'm gonna push that guy down. They're just getting a little too close for comfort. You know what? There is a way to see what this is actually doing, and that is as simple as checking our skills. If our long blade has gone up, we know it's a long blade, so it's a long blade. It's a long blade that only requires a one hand, which is even better. So, hey, I'll take it. Okay, so we're getting near to where the vehicle is. These vehicles aren't in the. You know what? Let's just check the truck real quick. A lot of times, as silly as it sounds, trucks have really good tools on them, but unfortunately, it's locked. So let's go ahead and clear up these zomboids over here. Again, I'm not too concerned because we got a machete. Machetes are one of the best weapons in the game. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not ideal, but I think we'll be okay. Let's hit them one at a time. We got 2, so let's go like that. Okay, so you see what we got? More than one at a time, so we're gonna go like this. Alright, so now we got one at a time. Perfect. When you go around cars, they tend to line up one at a time. Not sure why, but it is what it is. Alright, so we're gonna back up. We got 3 next to each other. Not the most ideal situation. Okay, but now we're good. One at a time. You never want to attack when there's 2 or more next to each other. Great, so we're good. We're totally fine. Perfect. We got one more. Look at that. We're at long blade level 0, really. And look at what we did. We just took out like 6 of them at once. Oh, we got another one. This is excellent. Let's just take that. Oh, and we got a double holster. We're wearing that. And look, so I have a mod. This is a mod. I will post it in the expected card above, but this is something that was in my first video, and honestly, I think it does make sense, but it allows us to put items in our mods. So let's go inside of our bag. See this right here? We're going to attach this to, oh, you know what? It's only one-handed weapons. You can do that too. But look at this. We can attach that to holster left. You can attach like one-handed items to your holsters, which kind of makes sense. So we can attach that to holster right. Boom, look at that. That makes sense to me. Shoot, did I not pick up? Oh, I did. We're actually going to attach this to holster right. So we got that. We're going to put that back in the bag. Okay. So look at that. We got some pretty good stuff in our inventory right now. We got 5 items that we can hotkey on. That's pretty good. Not too bad. And we cleared up. Ooh, that's pretty good. We're not going to worry about that at the moment because we know we have a vehicle over here. We got some gasoline. I'm not trying to be greedy. Being greedy in this game, I'll tell you what. If you want to do something because you're like, oh, this is better than the current situation, then and the situation is a little bit more risky, I'd avoid it. Because getting greedy in Project Zomboid is a great way to get bit. So just take what you can get, and if you know when you're better skilled, better resourced, get the better option. But in the meantime, take what you can get. Don't be greedy. I've learned that more times than I can count, unfortunately. So take my advice and don't be greedy. That's a great way to die. Hello. Alright, so we're stepping on her. She can't move. We're going to switch to our long blunt. Great. Dismantle that. Excellent. Okay, let's keep going. So let's look on the map here. We're over here. We know we got a key over there. Or a key. Forgive me. A vehicle. Deja vu. You remember this? Originally, we had like 6 zomboids that we lost behind this building here, and probably a whole bunch in the forest over here at some point. So at this point, they're not sitting over there. They've probably moved, but this is where we found the bag that we're carrying now. So it is a little bit of deja vu. Oh, look, see, they broke down that door. So funny how that works. We're gonna disengage, and we can probably pull out our short blunt at this point, because long blade. Oh shoot! I'm gonna kill this guy and explain what just happened there. All right, so I almost got bit. Honestly, that would have if he would have attacked me and succeeded, he would have bit me. What just happened? I swung, I missed, and I turned around and kind of stood there for a second. And quite honestly, that just happens sometimes. You just get too confident and you make simple mistakes like that. And so I'm gonna share with you a secret right now that kills every expert player in this game, and that's overconfidence. I got overconfident. I thought to myself, it's just 2 zomboids. I can deal with them however I want. I broke like 6 rules on this encounter. I did not walk backwards. When I changed weapons, I did not get disengaged. I did things I normally wouldn't do when it was more than 1 or 2 zombies. And why did I do that? Because I was confident. And that's how you die in Project Zomboid. So learn from me, and when you feel confident, make yourself feel unconfident. What do I mean by that? I mean, choose to follow your rules when it seems like it doesn't make sense to follow your rules. And if you do that, you will not get bit. I guarantee you, you will not get bit. It's when you choose to break your rules that you're going to get bit. So I almost got bit there. And honestly, I wouldn't have blamed anyone except for myself if I would have got bit there. Because that would have been totally and completely on me for breaking my rules. My apologies. I switched to the wrong weapon. Okay. So we got a handful of zomboids over here. Let's see if we can take them out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 7. Let's see if we can take couple of them out. So we'll just go this way. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's fine. If we can at least take 1 away, as silly as that sounds, 6 is better than 7 at the end of the day. Hey, look at that. We got long blunt level 1. We're just gonna pull. Honestly, I'm not too concerned at this point. Again, not that we need to be overconfident. Let's not be overconfident. Because overconfident kills. So, do what we would normally do. See, I lagged. I lagged there for a minute. I'm not sure if you could tell, but I lagged. Okay, so he's getting up, so I'm going to walk backwards. Never stand still when someone's getting up. That's one of my rules. I've broken it quite a few times, but if someone's getting up and you think they shouldn't be getting up, just move. Allow yourself to reposition. Move. Let them get up. As silly as it sounds, even if you think you can handle it. I've been bit more times than I'd like to admit because I thought I could handle a zombie standing up. And you make one wrong move and boom, you're bit. Okay, so we wanted to go here anyways to get food, so we're going to take care of that. But let's just, in the meantime, switch. We're going to disengage, switch to our short blunt. We don't have a multiplier on that. Kill that guy. Great. How are we doing? We still wearing glasses? Great, we are. So, thought I saw glasses. We'll just take those, just in case we drop our glasses. We got this zomboid over here. Excellent. She's dead. We got a zomboid over here. None really over there, but we're just gonna take care of this one. We're a little stressed out, we're a little panicked, we're a little anxious, we're a little wet. But you know what? Nothing really bad. None of these moodles are actually negatively affecting us. They're just things to keep in mind. So that's another thing. Just because you have a negative moodle doesn't mean that you're negatively affected. Look at this. We got 4 negative moodles. Let's see how many of them are actually debuffing us. No effects. No effects. No effects. Okay, so this one has, so there's 4, only one of them is actually affecting us. And the one that is affecting us is not that bad. It's, okay, A greater chance of tripping, extremely small lower attack speed, and crit chance, and a speed. Minus 15%. That seems like it's huge, but honestly, it's not that bad. I have yet to run. I can walk away from zombies at a minus 15% speed and still be okay. So it's not that bad. So only one of these modals are actually hurting us. So just because you see modals doesn't mean they're banned. They're they're banned. My apologies. They're bad. I recommend getting the descriptive modals. If you didn't have the mod called descriptive modals, or maybe it's not actually called that. See the card that's going to show up above for the actual name. But this would just be like, oh, you're hungry. Oh, you're wet. You're stressed. It wouldn't actually tell you what's going on, and that's one of the reasons why I like this mod. Is unfortunately, I think some of the vanilla traits are just not that good. Okay, let's see. Oh, unfortunately, we missed our time here. These are all rotten, are they? Ooh, we got a box of chocolate, so we'll take that. Alright, we got some canned food. This is good, so we'll take those. I guess we can't take those because so if you feel yourself getting overburdened to where you're actually reducing HPC, look where it says reduce losing HP. We don't want that. So what we're going to do, if you sit down, you could be the most overburdened as possible, but if you're sitting down, you're not going to take any damage if you're sitting down, even if you're extremely overbearing. So keep that in mind. If you want to grab a bunch of food and eat it, just sit down, drop the can, and just eat a bunch of food. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to open these up. I'm going to eat everything. Okay, so we're a little bit better right now, so I'm going to open this up. We're going to eat that. Unfortunately, all this food is rotten. What I should have done when I first came in here is just extract it first. You cannot extract rotten food for seeds, so that is unfortunate. However, in the storage units that we found, there was a lot of seeds, so it's not the end of the day, but it could have been better. So let's see how we're doing weight-wise. We're still losing weight, but I guess not as much as we were before this. So something to keep in mind. Rotten, rotten, rotten. That's unfortunate. Oh, we found canned food over here. Hey, look at that. We'll open up both of those. We're gonna eat them both. Probably not gonna do much calorie-wise. It's the calories that you're looking for at the end of the day, if you want to gain weight. How are we doing? I don't think those have many calories. Yeah, we're still losing weight, unfortunately. That's okay. So what do we got? We got tuna. Bread is good, so let's open that. That's 1,000 calories right there. We should start gaining weight after this. We're gonna eat both of these. We're just gonna eat them all. Great, we're gonna eat them all. Okay, how are we doing weight-wise? Look at that, we're not losing weight anymore, so that's good. So we're going to open that up. We're gonna open that up. Oh, we're too full to eat. That's alright. We're gonna skip this for now. We're gonna see if there's anything over here. Fresh, stale. We're gonna take that. Great. Milk is really good for your crops. I don't try to drink milk, although, yeah, no, milk is not worth drinking just because it is super good when it comes to healing your crops. Okay, so we're heading to a house over here. There's a zombie. There's a group. You know what? Screw these guys. Let's just take care of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll take care of we're not gonna worry about those guys. However, we're gonna take care of this guy. It's 5:30. We're gonna be getting tired. You know what? I changed my mind. We're gonna be getting tired very soon, so we're gonna. They haven't seen us yet, so we're gonna ignore them, just because I know it's getting near drowsy time. So we're gonna just run this way. Okay, now we're gonna walk. Let's see, anything following us? Nothing. We know there's a car either over here or over here at this point. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So our main priority is to clear the zomboids in this area. I'd say that's our main. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're good here. We got a machete. We're fine. So we could probably use short blunt, but I want to clear them up, so we're going to use the machete. I want to clear them up fast, I should say. Now we only got 3. Push one over. Excellent. Again, that zombie train is what you're looking for. Perfect. Alright, so we got them. Let's just dismantle that. Okay, so we cleared up these zomboids. Let's take a look there. Oh, we want to look at both of them. And that's why. You never know what you'll find. Okay. So check this out. Let's just make sure there's nothing over here. Nothing over here that we can see. Okay, so we got that golf bag. I'm gonna put that in the trunk. I remember last time we were over here, we found that. We're gonna put that in the trunk. What do we got? 91? That's more than I thought. That's great. So we're gonna put these. Oh, those are all in the trunk. Perfect. We're gonna put that. Actually, we're gonna keep these on us just in case we get hungry in the middle of the night. Put those over there. Okay, now what we're going to do is put this. We don't need any of this on us at the moment. We're gonna put those in there. We're gonna put that in there. That. Okay, great. Why are we so full? Oh, it's the gasoline. So we're gonna add gasoline. Great. What is going on? That was weird. We're gonna add more gasoline. We're gonna speed up time. We're gonna speed up time again. Okay, cool. So unequipped. We're gonna put those in there. We got a car that has gasoline. Look at that. And we could just throw those in there. Perfect. Throw that in there. Grab that back because the water's still on actually, so we're gonna grab that back. Perfect. Not that one. No. We want the empty bottle. Yes. Great. So we're gonna close that. And what are we gonna do? We're going to equip our machete, which is 2. Great. We're going to see if there's anything in here. Oh, look, a book. Excellent. Metalworking, cooking. We're going to take those. Look at that stereo. We don't really need that per se. I don't think this is on anymore. Yeah, TV at this point is off, which means the world is in turmoil. And that's okay. So what we're going to do is grab these from here, going all the way down here. We're going to just put that in our bag. Perfect. Maintenance, we got those. We'll put that there. Just in case our character dies and he's on the can opener. So what we're gonna need to do is put all that food back here. This is excellent. We got a car. We got really good stuff in here. We're gonna hold on to that. This. We're gonna put all that in there. Cool. We're gonna pause one more time. This. This is all gonna go in there. Excellent. Perfect. I'm gonna close that. And look, we're getting drowsy, just as I expected. Because we like getting up early. Personally, I like getting up early. Nothing wrong with that per se. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill all our bottles. From the toilet water, excellent. Alright, so what are we gonna do now? We got all this stuff, let's just throw it on the ground. Oh, sorry. Throw it on the ground. For some reason, I'm not able to throw it on the ground. Okay. But that's okay, because we got everything else here. So what we're going to do is carpentry. We're going to disassemble everything. Do we not have ours? You know what? We are an imbecile. And by we, I mean me. I believe. I remove my saw. Yep. Great. We got a saw. I think we still have a screwdriver. Okay, we're good. And we got a hammer here, so. Okay, we're good. What we're going to do is just go ahead and go like this. Remove all this stuff from the shelf. Just throw it on the ground. And now we can disassemble that shelf. And that's going to increase our carpentry. Same with this chair. Great, we're going to disassemble this TV. And that's going to increase our electrical skills. We're going to disassemble that. We're just going to disassemble everything in this house. Excellent. Oops. Unfortunately, that's a thing. Don't try to speed through it, because it's a great way to have to repeat yourself. Excellent. The bigger the items you can disassemble, the more experience you're going to get. So that is something to keep in mind. So we're going to disassemble that. We need metal to disassemble that. I don't have the stuff on us to disassemble that. But, go like that. We're going to wash ourselves. Cool. We're going to wash all our clothing. Excellent. And we need to go to bed. Honestly, at the end of the day, we need to go to bed. We'll drop that and just, I guess before we go to bed, let's disassemble that. Great, let's sleep. Alright everybody, that's going to do it for this video. I'd say it was pretty successful. We went ahead and got our car, we raided some houses, got some supplies. All in all, a good day for our character. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. Leave a like and comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how it's going so far. Alright everybody, take care.